There we go. That's a good way to close the gap. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's a big Mac. Shit. Alright. Take out the little guys first, I guess.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that?
If I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Let's go to that. Let's go be a hero. And hopefully not die. Hey, there it is. Self-driving technology at its finest. Have another. Yeah. Get in there. Heal up. Hey, there we go. Parkour. We are going to be side questing a lot. Oh, I can't even get in there. Swords work well. I don't care if the game bugs and things fall in walls as long as I can get the loot.
Good morning, night city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride.
What have we got? Is there another one? Or are we just sitting here pointlessly? Vito, if you want a high quality image, I can send you a bigger size.
It was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
What the fuck?
Chief Mavran the Under. He feels
I do not know which way we're supposed to be going. Hopefully it looks alright for present day. Lesser of two bad choices.
She calls this entrance the victim's door.
Okay, well that door there, where does it lead?
I don't know.
Yeah, I get that. I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight that. I bet that comes to life. Burn it. Burn it. Oh, I think I accidentally sent her on fire. Sorry, Lily.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my...
Boom. Level up. Nailed it. So he lied to us. Yeah, I agree, Kid Crash. The Grey Wardens are badass.
You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
You're a tough guy. You'll need to know more than that if you want to survive.
I can handle myself.
The Watcher don't like humans.
He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough if you ask.
It's a bit like Batman. Renegade action time. Oh, I don't know. Archangel's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Reload and charge. Boom, shakalaka. And charge. Boom, yeah. Do a nice somersault. Reload. My health is low. Look at this guy pirouetting to stand up. Very graceful. Ooh. He loves combat so much, he's so excited for it. Ooh, alright, well, I am Shade, your majesty. King Kalen was such a boner for war against these Darkspawn.
Is true.
Oh, we did break it open, and all we did is get some crappy mushroom. And Kadum, yes, the hounds, the doggos, they are very cool. Templar's like, I don't know and I don't care about these mages are doing. Yeah, that's true. They don't like mages. If there's ever a mage in a group that you're fighting, you always get the mage first, because damn, they can wreck you. Why can't you get it yourself? Because I am the quest giver, damn it. We haven't met, but you must be Alistair. Okay, so what is an archdemon exactly? So what is a blight? How do Grey Wardens defeat blights? How did anyone even know about this blight? Here's some actual darks. Oh, there's an emissary. Oh, he knocked them down, but not me. Yeah, suck on that.
What you ask is difficult.
Hey, success! Yes. Autosave means yes. Oh, there she is.
It is not possible.
Well, this whole expansion is about them not being mindless, so shut up and listen. Alright, 3 mages in a party is gonna wreck some nerds into the mine to pursue whatever the hell going on with the Darkspawn.
It's somewhere.
And more, sounds like. Sam, do you have us?
Not precisely, Pathfinder. Debris and radiation are still disrupting scans.
So where to?
Find Rand and fast. This way.
Whoa!
Stop there. Let's go.
That's Liam, you dickhead. That's great. Oh, you fucking turkey.
Right to the door they came in.
We're sure the captives are. Oh my goodness, writer. Also, the accent. The accent is. I mean, it's not the only thing, but. Okay, I should just go over there to the piloting thing.
Kill me now.
Writer, thank you. And so, you know, the feeling's mutual. Yes! I mean, time to pathfind. Serious business. Saving everyone.
Poor Solarian. Wow. Come, let me knock you down. Take cover here. Nope. Knock him down that way. Yes! Haha! Score! Let's do that again. Oh, he's on the other side. Hang on, let me position. There you go. And you too. Oh, he didn't fall. He did. Whee! Ha!
They've hacked the bridge controls.
And I didn't crash this time. Yay. Go us. The client just interacts with the AI to do whatever they want, so they're basically a human robot. It's, you know, modern day prostitution in Cyberpunk. That's what they were talking about.
Sad.
Go eat a dick, Johnny.
Oh, come on. It's Borkund. Never mind. Alright, Mr. Aussie dude.
Good morning, Night City.
Something's coming. Something's on its way. Mountains are crumbling like statues of clay. Something's on its way into the darkness. We are one. Into the darkness. We almost run. Into the darkness. We'll burn alive. Into the darkness. We almost run. We almost fight.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. How are we doing? I've just realised to look a little bit... Why am I looking a little bit overly tanned? I'm a little bit orange. How's everyone else doing? I see Sparkle Sauce not had a great day because the child centre has closed for one of the bebes. That's no good. And Frosty, you've lost your 3-day weekend. You got to work. That sucks as well. Team is short-staffed. Yes, I understand. That is frustrating also. I'm very sorry to hear. I'm just going to try and adjust my light a little bit. Bear with me. We're still making some adaptations to the setup here. Is that a bit better? I feel like that might be a little bit better. I am a little bit tanned, but I don't know if I'm that tanned. I'm not sure if my white balance is still a little bit off. I think the hat's probably a good indicator. How are we going to correct this? Bump it up a bit. That's probably good enough for now. I think Some of the light seeping in around the room might be contributing. I need the black hat. I need to mix it up a bit. If I, oh, yeah, green screen's doing a... Yeah, it's because the lighting in here is all weird. Reason today. I'm not sure why that is, but I can tune the green screen. Oh, we're tuning stuff on the fly. Nope, that's not what we wanted to do. Hang on, hang on. Check me out on massiveness. Is this where I do the filter? Oh, it's all happening live. It's all happening live. Yep, there's the chroma key settings. And... Oh, nope. Too far. Oh, not enough. Oh, wow. This really is... It really is not playing games. That better? Green screen is doing good. You and Frost don't care, do I? I care a little bit, yes. Oh, that is definitely not what it should be doing. That's a little bit better. Hang on, I'm going to try changing some of the lights. Yes, bear with me a moment. No, that was not going to work. That was going to be too dark. Let's point this around here a bit more. Turn this up here a bit here. Your head is shitting me, but it's fine. You'll get over it. Wow, that really is not cooperating today. What the hell? I can crank the light up some more. I haven't had this much trouble before. And bump you down. Turn up. Ooh. That fixes that, but that's way too bright in my face. In the face. They care about the jaundice, just the hat, yeah. Oh, I care about it too. I don't understand why it's not working. I apologize. All right, hang on. Bear with me a moment. I will fix it. I'll fix it an old-fashioned way. There we go, Black Hat is back. And it's not upsetting the green screen, so we'll just go with that for now. I will have to sort that out separately. There's a rocky start to the stream. We started a few minutes later, my lighting's all off. Ah, there we go, Sparkle Sauce should be happy. Got a better hat now, so that's good. If I just adjust this light a bit more, that might help also. Bump up the brightness a tiny bit on the light. Let's see, that'll do. White hat needs the bin. No way. I love that white hat. It's a good hat. I don't know. I still can't figure out why I'm so flushed out. Maybe it's the... I think it might be the camera perhaps malfunctioning with its light detection. That's annoying. Anyway, we shall crack on for this evening, because tonight we are tackling the first of the DLCs that come with Dragon Age Inquisition. This one being The Descent. Now, we are teaming up with the Dwarves, I think, to venture into the deep roads. But first, I have to finish doing my preparations. So, I was just crafting some awesome armor for myself, Dorian, and Varric. So that's done. Here's my armor. It is very bright colored. It is very psychedelic, so apologies for that. I'm sort of sorry, half not sorry. So first what I need to do is I need to just sell some crap out of our inventory. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to just tweak our weapons a bit, level up some stuff, and then away we go. So I've been warned that effectively the DLCs are a lot harder. So I need to make sure we're as prepared as we can be. So I'm just dropping some gear. Most of these items are all lower level anyway. We really want to be using purple or crafted items. So, let's get rid of the rest of this stuff. That's all good. Where are we down to? 90? Ooh, that's not enough. Need to drop more things. Well, we have a whole bunch of... Ooh, Varric is not wearing the new armor I made for him yet, so I need to do that. But we're going to keep the Fatars, because they're the only helms that I can wear as a Kunari. Yes, Anastasia, that's a stylish Kunari. You like the colours? Facing away, there we go. I have to admit, I'm not great at doing the fashions. The fashions are not my strong point. That's okay. What we're going to do now is make sure Varric, because I'm going to be bringing Varric with us into the Deep Roads, because that seems more fitting, and I think he has little bits to say along the way. Now there is a kitted up dwarf. Although, we need to set some colours. We need to set some colours for Varric. Let's tint Varric's armour. I haven't done that yet. Or they would be flawed. They would be overwhelmed with the such fashion. How does that make Sarah feel with the chevron front bit? Yeah, hiding the tits. Sarah would not endorse. She always wants boobs on display. Hang on. Oh, I've upset my camera. Hang on 1 second. Oh man, everything's going wrong tonight. There we go. Now we're back. No, lower. You mean lower the camera? More up here? That's what I was trying to do. Alright, what colour scheme do I want to do for Varric? I've tried to do a pinkish, reddish scheme for Dorian. I was thinking for Varric, maybe something black or white. A whitey colour. Lower chevrons. How often have I heard that? Go lower. Deeper. Maybe you'll try Varric in white or black. They're really the two options I think right now. I was gonna do Sarah in like bluey colors, bluey tealy colors. Let's see how he looks in the white. This is absolutely not part of the DLCs, but I need to make sure his gear is not too awful, because we're gonna be looking at it. What's this changing? His legs. Plush Ostian velvet. There's some good whiteness there. And the metal bits. Oh, that's not too... Hang on. Oh, hang on. Where was it? Blue vitriol. That's not too bad as a colour. Smuggler Source votes pink wherever you can. Well, I've got Dorian wearing pink. Put Varric in white. Does that work? It kind of works. Maybe he should be black because he is... Maybe we'll set him in... Let's test out the black because he is a rogue after all. Oh man, where is the Onyx? Onyx is as black as the metal's gonna get. Okay. Blackish Samite. That sounds good. Samite again, and over here, that's a great bear hide. The last one, well, half of his gear is made out of bear hide, so we may as well go with that. Frosty Cat got up and must seize the opportunity to get wine. Yes, whilst you are free, refill your beverage. Now, the other person we're bringing tonight is Blackwall. Now, I don't have epic schematics for making cool armor for him. However, I have either picked up this or bought this at some stage. Battle Master stuff. That's quite decent. You're going to wear that, my dude. I don't remember where I got it. I'm fairly certain. I definitely didn't craft it because I would have given it a cool name. But that's what you're going to wear. And we need to get you... Don't have any good helmets either. Oh, we are lacking in helms. Range defense. What are you wearing at the moment? That's what you're wearing at the moment, is the Carter hat. Alright, cool. Alright, weapons for Blackwall. Weapons. Or shields first. He has got... Yeah, let's give him... Oh, not this one, because it makes you take more damage. That's right, that's a shitty shield. I think maybe we need to borrow Cassandra's shield. I think it's better. Not by much, but don't have great shields for, dude. Alright. And one-handed weapons. The wrong one. One-handed. Unique sword. Chance to apply poison. Soul Kiss. What's that one? Soul Kisser. One hit. Heal health. Yes. That's what you want. Cool. Now we're getting into business. What am I wearing on my shirt? This is indeed an octopus. Yes, it's like an octopus thing. It's actually for... It's a vendor shirt. It's for the product called Splunk, which is used for sort of log analysis tools amongst thy servers. Which is very irrelevant to what is happening right here. Anastasia, your Dorian always ended up in yellow checkered cloth because of better stats. But you can tint them and not affect your stats. So I had a mix of colors before, but then I went and tinted over the top of it. Although it does consume material, so you need to make sure you're not, you know, throwing shit away. Okay, he's got a belt of melee defense. That sounds good. And ring of attack. What have you got? Ability duration for rally and block and slash. Oh, that might just do for now. Alright, he is sorted. Weapons for our character. I think we're still sorted. We're using the Heart of Despair, which is the best we got. Dorian. What have you got, my man? Dorian is got... he's got a decent one as well. This one is better, though, so use that one. Oh, Dorian is wearing a horrible mask. Lucky we don't see helms. You think the tints came with a later update because you haven't had a chance? Aha! That would not surprise me. That makes sense. Cool. Alright, so we're all ready to go. Although, maybe we should tint Blackwall's armor first, since everyone else has some tinted stuff. He's looking very bland. Maybe we make Blackwall wearing white. Because that's funny. What's the whitest looking metal we've got here? A lot of metal on his outfit. Maybe it's the blue vitriol. That's a white color with the oh, that's super white. Infused Virentium Samite. Yeah. That's a rare crafting material, but I'm not using it for stats anywhere, so... Oh, this changes his legs. Oh, you're gonna get it. Oh, hang on. What color is over here? Oh, it's the leather strap. Dragon scales, hey? Don't think I want to waste dragon scales on a white strap. It's already pretty white. Color leather was slightly whiter. There we go. And pantaloons. We can't see much of, so you can just wear cotton pants. Cotton is more comfortable anyway. Ninja! Weird accent, good neighbor. You like my accent? It's a little bit bogan sometimes. I apologize when that happens. I try and keep the boganness to a minimum. Oh, rune for Dorian staff. Thank you, Anastasia. Excellent. I need to do that for our staff also. We're going to keep using the Heart of Despair. I don't have a lot of runes. Oh, it's a non-staff. Okay. Spirit damage might be useful. High damage. More damage versus dragons. Not going to be fighting many. Let's go spirit damage. Yep. Cool. So that's now imbued. Yes, keep our changes. And Dorian. Already put a rune into Varric's Bianca crossbow, so that's all done. We put in for Dorian. 32 damage versus living. That's probably... It depends on how many demons we fight, though. High damage. Have some fire damage. Did that not... Oh, no, I can't. It's not... Alright, so we only have... Okay, do that one. Very different from usual Aussie accent, you reckon? Depends on where you are, I guess, because heading towards South Australia and Western Australia, you get a little bit of a twang on some of the consonants. Whereas you head up north, you get more of a focus on some of the vowels sounds, like school and pool. But yeah, I'm probably just a bastardized mix, I don't know. Twang. Yeah, but a twang. Alright, what are we doing? We're storing the rest of this gear, because we're not going to be wearing any of this. We are sorted for now. Accessories. We looked at a lot of accessories. I probably should look more at it, but not right now. Walking bomb ring. Dorian. That should do us for now, shouldn't it? Surely we can get along with that. Actually, yes. That will do. Alright, save game. Time to crack on into action. We need to... Got a point to spend, but I'm going to leave it. We need to put points into, I think, Blackwall, or maybe I did some of his last night. No, he's okay. So it's just Varric who hasn't been leveled in a while. So Varric, my man. Let's upgrade your stunning shot. Stunning shot, and where is his... Oh, I'm not doing diffuse. Artificer. Oh, he's an artificer. I forgot about that. Want to put any more points onto that? We do need to go into here though, because we need to give him the passive so that enemies don't pay much attention to him. Up that, and knockout powder, or yes, knockout powder, or evade, and bonuses. Cool, now we're set. Now we're set. Cool, thank you for putting up with all the random setup. I was hoping to get that done before we got started. Never mind, we are good to go now. So, in order to do that, this is it here, I think. Disaster in the Deep Roads. Orzammar is requesting the Inquisition's urgent assistance. Go to the war table to learn why. Which I think we did already, so now we travel to the fissure through the war table or the entrance in the Storm Coast. Oh, that's interesting. Well, let's do it through the war table then. So what do I rate this game in my opinion? Pretty good. The story, very good. The characters, very, very good. The gameplay is decent, however, there is too much faffing about and grindy collecty bullshit. So a lot of that I've been doing off camera in between streams because I reckon that's just too boring. The war table stuff I don't mind, but that's a little bit drawn out as well. I should have shortened or trimmed some of that. But overall, it is a good game. I do recommend it. I do rate it. I've played all the other Dragon Ages now as well. I'm also anti-puzzles. I'm anti very complex puzzles. So there are a few very complex puzzles in this game. The main reason I'm anti them is because you usually have to spend either ages trying to solve it, or you just resort to looking it up. And because I'm trying to not waste time running around in circles on stream, I tend to just look it up. The easier or the medium grade puzzles, they're fine. Been able to solve them, work them through it, that's okay. I don't mind those. It's like the Astralarium things where you've got to connect like 30, stars to make a constellation without crossing over your path. That was fine when you were dealing with like, 10 points, but when you got to do like 30 of them, it's too hard. So you just got to look it up. Unless you want to sit there for like, 20 minutes figuring it out. I can't be bothered doing that. Who can be bothered doing this? Because it's a massive game to get on with. Now I'm just going to tweak my light a bit because now it seems like a bit bright. Alright, cool.
Have
I've
the
got some
supplies reached our people in the Arbor Wilds?
points we can spend.
I made sure of it. Too many strange plants there. We don't need stomach
We
cramps
should chuck some of
sweeping
these
the
down,
army.
right? Ooh, defenses for party members. That sounds great. Healing potions. That sounds great. What other useful power-upping can we do? No. Air stocks. We might keep that last point for now. Okay, so it was in Ferelden. So very true, big grind, war table waiting, brain fart puzzles, and the big to and from places. Yeah, constantly traveling to and from stuff via the map is a bit unimmersive, in my opinion. But yeah, at least in Dragon Age Origins, when you traveled around, you sort of had to wait for it to move around the map, and then you could be intercepted. That wasn't too bad, but you could still... I mean, a lot of these RPGs have a lot of fast traveling mechanics. I don't hate that too much, but I do hate the amount of weird collecting stuff or jump puzzles. I just think it's a waste of the player's time, so I tend to try and skip a bunch of that. Alright, here we go. Disaster in the Deep Roads. A construction team arrived in the Storm Coast Mountains and set up a mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from the earthquake fissures opening down to the deep roads. A report sent by messenger bird. Inquisitor, the mining lift in the Storm Coast Mountains will be finished by the time you get here. Anyone going into the deep roads should dress accordingly. Don't skimp on the armor we have upgraded just now. And bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most things down here will be looking to eat the Inquisition, not the other way around. From Scout Hardening. Very good. So that's... Would you like to gather your party and venture to the Storm Coast Fissure now? Yes, please. We are not bringing our love Sarah. We are bringing Varric, Dorian, Blackwall. So a rogue, another mage, and obviously we need a tank. And these guys, I think, will have more to comment on due to their ties to either Darkspawn, Dwarves, Deep Roads, or Wardens. So, sounds good, right? Let's go. Good at math. I am medium at math. I used to be better, but, you know, not so great anymore. 21 plus 1 by 3 plus 7. All right, we do the multiplication first, so it's 3. 20 plus 3 plus 7 is 30. Answer is 30. Does that... Does that appease your math challenginess? A lot of people, I see these puzzles on Facebook and stuff. They get they don't do the multiplication or the brackets first. BODMAS or BOMDAS. Learned that in high school. All right, here we go. What's happening in the deep roads? This is going to be a two-parter, by the way. We're going to do half of this DLC tonight. The next half will be Thursday this week at this stage.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
Ooh. I didn't think they had rules against it. I thought they could venture if they really had to. I know if people leave Orzammar to live in the surface, then they're kind of exiled. Anyway, let's find out some more.
So you haven't seen any darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers. And the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
Yep, that would be pretty unnerving.
Josephine's report mentioned several lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
From your tone, I'd guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. Cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city.
Once you're out for good.
The lift's ready for you.
Alrighty. Yes, we look like a crumpled Easter egg wrapper in the outfit that we're wearing. Yeah, well, I thought it'd be fun to go something bright.
Around and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
May have gone too bright. I might need to change this when we finish this DLC. Never mind, it's what we've got now.
Me of a story.
Shocking.
It's about an impossibly handsome dwarf and his friend who got crowned King of the Nugs.
A Nug King, really?
It's not as good as it sounds. Nugs mostly just shit on the floor and roll in it. Welcome to the deep roads.
Thanks, Varric.
Me, or is this the slowest lift ever constructed?
Second slowest.
Better than climbing down.
I could do with some music. Something with a flute.
Always wondered if I'd die down here.
You're not dead yet.
The day's just starting.
Give it time, give it time. Gary has a nice scarf. I mean, Varric. Did your autocorrect get you? But yes, our outfit is super bright, super shiny.
My girl, Novrik, your names will not be forgotten.
Look at us.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trustful Inquisitor.
Yes.
The Shaper it welcomes you to the deep roads.
Elevator music.
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of Orzammar, even a glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and render me castless.
Gotta love real dwarves.
Yes. Ah, the dwarves and their caste system. I do not like the way they build their society.
What does a Shaper do exactly?
We chronicle the life and times of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories in Lyrium to ensure they never fade. We must be meticulous in every detail.
My ambassador briefed me, but now I hear there are still more quakes?
Each new tremor opens another fissure in the deep roads. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold.
Oh, more earthquakes.
The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
What will happen if we lose more lyrium mines?
The surface needs lyrium for all sorts of magic. The Inquisition more than most, I understand.
Yeah, okay, yep, fair enough.
And Orzammar's economy relies on the lyrium trade. Without it, there will be chaos above and below.
Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
Interesting.
I've read about the Legion of the Dead. Dwarves who fight Darkspawn in service to Orzammar. They commit their lives to the cause and celebrate their own funerals before entering the deep roads.
No matter their sins in life, the Legion die noble deaths.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
We are so brightly colored. Oh, look out! Shit. Heads up. We're good. We're good.
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
There we go. Okay, so let's do a save before we get too far in. Alrighty, so sorry I missed some of the chat. When there is dialogue, we focus on the dialogue so we don't upset that. Then we always come back afterwards. So Ninja, yes, it's 7:30 p.m. till 10:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time most of the time. If you look at my schedule on Twitch, if you go to my Twitch profile, it should show the time zone in your local time zone, I believe. Otherwise, I could help look it up later, potentially. And yes, we are also Kunari because that was something different. It's a race that we haven't played before, and we're playing a mage, so a Kunari mage is even more kind of cool / special / controversial in the world of Thedas, especially considering all the chantry and divine related stuff. So, that's kind of funny. Anyways, is lyrium not insanely bad for everyone always? No. So, red lyrium, yes. Now, that only came up in the end of Dragon Age 2, and now it's coming up everywhere in Dragon Age Inquisition. Traditional lyrium is a lot safer, and that's the bluey stuff that needs to be refined. The dwarves are immune to it, so they typically mine it and handle it. Mages and anything magic related often consumes it for giving more power or refilling magic or that kind of stuff. And the Templars are sort of fed it as part of their indoctrination, and then they become addicted to it. But that's also why Templars are good at fighting mages, because the lyrium they absorb in their addiction to it resists magic. Okay, that's kind of how it works. Normal lyrium is crack. That's right. It's an addictive substance. So Cullen, for example, he was a Templar, and he's currently going through withdrawals because he's tried to cut off taking lyrium as part of the being a Templar. So far, he's doing okay, but I think he's had some rough patches. Okie dokie. So Ninja, you're in New Zealand. So I think you are either 2 or 3 hours ahead of time for us. Yes. Yes, that sounds about right. So I'm in Melbourne. We are in Melbourne. Okay, let's crack on. So what is the good parts? Well, lyrium empowers magic and also resists magic. So it's used by mages all the time and Templars all the time. It's also used... Oh, I don't know if it's used in enchanting gear, but basically just magic-y stuff. Reach the seal is our objective.
Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
Yeah, they are. This is... I wonder how deep we are, too. Summer over here is not too bad at the moment. We've had some hot stints, but it's all the way up until Christmas. It was very mild. Not very summery at all until sort of mid-Jan.
An ogre!
Whoa, look out. Alright, whoa, look out. Fade walk. We haven't... Oh, he's an alpha as well. We haven't fought any ogres yet.
It's not focused on us. Now's the time to attack.
Someone just backflipped off the edge. Varric, stop backflipping off the edge. You dickhead.
Strike now.
To break the ogre's grab, use an ability with a physical effect such as stun, knockback, or knockdown. Okay, I have that with the ripped rock punch thing. Fucking hell, this guy is tough. He's immune to a lot. What is he immune to? fear, sleep, frozen, panic. So any kind of... He's got spirit resistance, okay. No other elemental resistances. Okay, okay. Archers tend to do that unless you switch that skill off. Well, it was kind of funny to watch. Although I think he's chugged... Oh, Varric! Does that mean he loses health? It does mean he loses health, and he's chugging potions. Fucking hell, dude. And over here. Normally, it's a safe thing to leave on.
No!
Alright, we're gonna load because I don't want Varric drinking half our potions from kamikazeing off the edge. Alrighty. Try that again. And if,
An ogre!
maybe we should play it safe for the moment. Behaviors for Varric. It is tactics. Turn off. Now we won't do it.
Stay clear of his reach!
Stay clear of his reach. That's very wise. Thanks, Blackwall. He is very strong, though.
Focus on us. Now's the time to attack.
Yep, now's the time, whereas before, not so much, huh? By drinking white wine, I'm actually drinking Prosecco. Just in a big ass one big ass wine glass, so I don't have to like refill like a champagne flute.
Right now.
Oh, you thought it was bleeding? Oh shit! Anastasia, your attention to detail still never ceases to impress me. I think you're right. Evade does one, and leaping shot. You dive out of trouble. I think you're right. I think that's the other one. I think it's both of them. Why is it so dark? Who turned the lights off? Weird. Alright, as long as we keep getting our shields and our guard.
Now, while it's distracted.
Use an ability with a stun or a knockback, like that. Cool. Difficulty is on normal, but we do have a couple of the trials enabled to make things harder. I think when I played Origins, I played it on hard. Dragon Age 2 we just did on normal, and so far we've just been doing Inquisition on normal, but with trials enabled. Basically, I didn't want to be micromanaging fights for half an hour at a time. Stream might get a bit repetitive if we make things too hard or too focusy. Let's bust out our epic Inquisition drainy power move. Man, even that didn't do as much damage as I thought. And these guys are even tougher than other games.
Now's the time to attack.
I'm hoping we're not going to be fighting 50 fucking ogres. Look at this guy. Big boy HP, yeah, I reckon. The good thing is we've got a lot of resistance as well and damage mitigation, so we can keep going.
Now, while it's distracted.
But it's still a long fight. And we play a Knight Enchanter. I'd be playing an Arcane Warrior. That's my favorite class. I'm just sad that that hasn't made a re-emergence since Origins. It was so cool. But Battle Mage, that's how we do it. Anastasia, I hope we get better gear. Well, we just did a whole bunch of crafting and upgrading of gear. So gear's actually not bad. It's not the best.
You have my gratitude.
It should be pretty decent.
If I lost you, I'd never make it out of the deep roads.
I'm sure you would find a way. If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed. Let us hurry.
Right, let's go team up with the Legion of the Dead. Quick save, jump on down.
I will never get used to the stench of Darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even the air.
Thought there might be some things to collect up here. There is not. Let's just carry on. I need to explore every nook and cranny.
That's the broken seal ahead.
I hear fighting.
Worse than I thought.
He dead. Why is there a dude standing in the... What are you doing? He's just standing there. Get out of the way.
Get those charges to the tunnels!
Oh, they're gonna blow up the tunnels. And seal them in. Dwarven explosives can be quite epic. What is that? Right, cheery boys, that lot. Yeah. But Darkspawn, something clearing. Ah, okay. I don't have any runes that were obvious. Obvious for being good against Darkspawn. I thought Darkspawn was still living, so I'm hoping that the bonuses to the hurting living might help.
With those bastards breathing down our necks!
Because they're not undead. Maybe they're not living either. I don't know.
Clear out the Darkspawn!
Alright, clear out the Darkspawn. So it's just a good old-fashioned fight all the things. Sparkle Sauce will be happy with that. Need lots of area effect spells. That's what we need. Keep fade cloaking into them all. That might help. Get a crafting table somewhere soon. Might try runes in weapons. Well, crafting some weapons might be the way to go, yes. Sorry, crafting some runes. Yes, that could be the way to go. I haven't tried doing that at all yet. But I have heeded the warnings from yourself and Jay to make sure that I tried to gear up before we started. Do all the murders, we shall, Grizz, that we shall. And Bat Duke, Knight Enchanter replaced Arc Warrior in this version, part of the whole redesign of combat. Yeah, that's what I figured. Look, it is an interesting... Knight Enchanter is still an interesting gameplay style, mechanic. I just really liked the concept of Arcane Warrior. I thought it was really unique. No other game had really done that before. And it's kind of cool just being this unstoppable tank. Didn't do heaps of damage, but I also paired it with blood magic, which helped. But yeah, look, you know, Knight Enchanter being sort of, you know, your battle mage kind of style, that works for me. I'm happy with it. Let's get this guy. Oh no, that's the last one. We're just down to the alpha.
The seal's clear! Prime the charges!
I do wonder if there's still arcane warriors of some kind in the lore, because I had to fight something, I don't know, last week. It looked like spirits or something related to ancient elven warriors. You went Templar in the Elder Scrolls Online and training Witch Staff and Holy Magic, so you've got the full mix going in Elder Scrolls Online in Anastasia. All bases covered. Alright, take cover up here. Charges are set. Is that going to blow up? Far out are we going? Here we go. Fire in the hole! Alrighty. Templars and ESO has an immortal build. I've played mostly Dragon Knight and the other one? Not Night Stalker. Mostly, what is it called? The assassin-y one. I've got a Necro as well. I've played a Necromancer. My main three have been Necromancer, Night Stalker, whatever that's called, and Dragon Knight. Nightblade, thank you! Oh, I'm so bad with names. I'm so bad with Nightblade. Yes, Nightblade. Alright, what's this? Is this a codex? This is some story? Dearest Eora, this will never reach you. None of my letters will, but writing helps me cope with having joined the Legion. Yes, well, it is basically a death sentence in a way. For all the death I have already seen, there are wonders down here, and I wish you could see them. When it's quiet, there are still hints of what the Deep Roads used to be. Right now, I'm sitting under the crumbling statue of a paragon. I asked Anza if she knew who it was, but the face is cracked. I like to think it's Endrin Stonehammer, or Morok the Maul, though I know you favour Astaith the Grey. Back home, I never cared about our history. Remember the old Osteg shouting about Orzamar's former glory? Naming Tigers he'd never visited and people he'd only read about. I laughed at him. But being down here, seeing what we've lost, these are more than roads, Eora. They are connected. They connected our empire and our culture. Sometimes I'm bad at reading as well. Most of the time. They connected our empire, let our culture flourish. The stone accepted us, and we lived and moved within her. Now we cling to her like someone drowning. Forgive me, all my letters end the same. It is true, the Dwarven Empire in the Deep Roads was massive, basically covering the whole continent but underground. But then when the first Darkspawn came along, they come from underground, and that means the Dwarves have had to deal with it the most. Dwarves must really hate Devinter as a result, you'd think. Oh, we grabbed a whole bunch of crafting materials from that. That was cool. Camp. What's going on? Still covered in blood.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
Nice.
How many deep roads are there? How deep do they go?
They'll take you from one side of Thedas to the other, if you have a death wish.
The roads once connected dwarven cities that were hundreds of miles apart. Then came the Darkspawn. Ren and I have been exploring this region, reclaiming it, but the work is slow.
Mark the map, fight an army. Mark the map, fall in a hole. And so on.
His facial tattoos are a bit weird. He's got like a beard, but then some of his face markings are... It makes his beard look weird. I think he's made a poor choice there.
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble. That was 3 years ago.
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
Oh, get a room, you two.
We can't give the Darkspawn a chance to regroup. Let's hit them again before they mount another attack.
Normally, that would be the plan. But there is a complication.
These weird earthquakes. Oh, look out.
Take cover!
I want to meet Shale. I want to see Shale again, the golem. from Origins. Or some sentient golem. That would be cool.
You
Whilst we're
heard
down
that,
here.
yes. The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
There is a tune, a note. Yeah.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
Yeah.
How could an earthquake be caused deliberately?
We get plenty of natural tremors down here. These are different. She thinks she knows why.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity. But now... The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
Okay, cool. That sounds like they're ripping off the whole tonal architecture and the whole shout magic concept from Elder Scrolls, in particular Skyrim. Because dwarves also were masters of tonal architecture. Oh, interesting. Don't rip off too many ideas here now.
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths, or to an archdemon.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
Dangerous, then. But a magic unique to the deep roads might be worth investigating.
I agree, I agree.
I've never heard of Titans before. What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the First Blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away. And there's no mention of the Titans in Orzamar's memories.
Which tells you something.
All I heard was an earthquake. How is it you and Ren hear a rhythm?
Our people have a strong connection to the stone.
Dwarvenness.
We feel it in a way topsiders cannot.
Shapers have great stone sense. And Volta's better than most. She never gets lost.
You speak of the stone like it's more than walls.
They're gonna worship it.
Stone is eternal. She was here before us, and remains after we die.
But the stone isn't your god.
We don't worship her, but we do respect and honor her.
The stone makes us strong, and we return that strength to her when we die. It's difficult to express in words.
Okay.
In my experience, no explanation is too strange to consider.
For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Alrighty. Use the expedition table to complete unique Inquisition operations called expeditions found in this area of the D roads. Expeditions do not appear on the war table in Skyhold. Okay, so we have an extra war table to deal with. Does it also have the weird time limit thing?
So it's true. The king
Not time limit. Time ticking. Let's have a look. Okay, it's got two sides, the deep roads and the uncharted abyss. Inquisition's efforts in the deep roads would greatly benefit from additional logistical support at the main legion of the dead camp. Additional crafting tables can be constructed and a quartermaster brought in to offer basic goods and services. Okay, this is something only Cullen can do. They've built the stuff. Good, thanks. Alright, what's on the other side? Nothing yet. Alright, so there's gonna be more here though, yay. Take the lift into the deep roads. Craft weapons. Modify armor, well we've just done that. I was going to check if there is any
So it...
Runes. I need to buy... Ah, so the cleansing runestone. This is what you were talking about, Anastasia. That's what we want. Corrupted. Because Darkspawn are corrupted, right? This is what we want to build. We need Revenant Hearts and blank runestones. I don't even know where to buy blank runestones. Where's a vendor? There'll be a vendor over here. The materials. Oh, that's a long list, but no blank runestones. Revenant Hearts, Was that Fellow Maya? I do have some. I think I've got enough Revenant Hearts already, so at least I could do my own stuff. My own damage, but do not have runestones to make it, so kinda can't do that. I didn't think to check this earlier today. That would have been smarter. Well, I don't have enough Revenant Hearts anyway. I need more than 6. Oh, it requires 6, but I don't have 6. Gotcha. That's okay. Never mind. Lakeside Assault in Skyhold by Bonnie. Yeah, cool. That would have been much smarter if I'd noticed and known that earlier. That is my bad. That's okay. I mean, we've still got generic damage boosts. Don't have the super dark spawny fighty ones. Alright, let's make our way to the lift and venture into the deep roads. Maybe we'll find another vendor who has some of this stuff for us. Pull the lever. Away we go. More elevator music this time. Another nice and slow lift. The new second slowest.
Into an emissary.
Oh. Now we
yes.
Will.
I hate emissaries.
Emissaries are bad.
Most Darkspawn are mindless killing machines, connected by the Blight. But emissaries are intelligent and use magic.
They were our great nemesis in Dragon Age Origins. I would always focus the emissaries first. I hated them so much. They were more dangerous than any other Darkspawn, except for maybe an ogre. But even so, you still take the emissary first. Magic is too dangerous. Yoink.
Shrieks. It had to be shrieks.
Shrieks are stealthy boys.
All kinds of Darkspawn.
Look, everyone's got their favorites.
Alright, we can burn all these fuckers down, no probs. Yeah, shrieks can go invisible, so you gotta be careful of those. Although that one was on fire, so that helps. There we go. Good job, team. So far, so good. Yoink. Ooh, side... What is this? Is this a rift? No. Unlock an expedition. Covering barreled treasure. Ooh. AKA... fancy vintage wine or mead. Sounds good. And... cool. Here's the next stupid, pointless collectible. Grabbing mugs. No. Fuck off. We're not collecting mugs. Nor are we collecting bottles. Colg's journal. A torn page from a journal. Stone blind cold, they chanted. Their grubby fingers pushed my face into the ground, scraped the flesh from my ear, spilled blood. Two thumbs made black spots in my vision. Their voices were loud, so loud. But I hear her the loudest, the stone. When they left me in the quiet dark, she remained. Her soft lullaby told me of a way I could return, a song of my own. Ooh. Filled with my mother's love, I gathered singing stone by hand. They said it would poison me, but mother would never do that. Not to her son. Within the melody, are secrets meant only for me. Right, so either Kolg is the crazy person,
To an exiled dwarf, he was experimenting with raw lyrium.
or he's onto something. Yeah, mugs can go away, I agree. We're not collecting mugs. We'll just collect any that we find or we get tricked into collecting. Just the same as the Thedas bottles. Only the ones that we get tricked into collecting we'll actually collect. He's on crack, probably. Well, he's also probably a bit disturbed based on the fact that sounds like he was bullied a bit, which is pretty shit, poor guy. Alright. Navigate the Darkborn Warrens. Here we go.
This door. There's something strange about it. Looks like our construction, but...
It's missing gears.
We have to find them. It's our only way through.
More collecting, because that's what we wanted to do. 3. Requires 3 gears. Alright, I've picked up 1. This makes us want to try and... going to try and make us collect a bajillion gears. I'm not up for it. What is that up the back? Emissary, that's an emissary. Fight it. Oh, it put a shield up. Fire. Knock him down. That's it, don't let him cast. That's better. Being on crack doesn't mean the stone isn't singing for reals. That's true. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean people aren't following you.
This gear is warm to the touch. Strange.
Ooh, is it?
I don't recognize that metal. But we should only need one more.
What's in here? How does this work? We got a puzzle to unlock the sarcophagus, do we? We have to get all the braziers out. Let's see. Oh, no, out. Cool, so is this a puzzle with what does not seem to have any kind of clues, markings, or notes that it even exists? You can just blindly try combinations all day. And then I'm starting to not care what's inside. Oh, now they're not all lighting. How does this work? I've seen a game called Kill It With Fire. You get the same feeling with Dragon Age Inquisition Underground thingies. I have not seen a game called Kill It With Fire, but it is something that I've said before. Oh, look! Look, I accidentally solved the puzzle. Yay! We get a bit of gold and some schematics we're not going to use. Kill it with fire. 2413 maybe? Doesn't matter, we got it now. That might have been what we did. Oh, we've got another gear. Okay, so... Is that going to be the way forward? Grab whatever is down here first. Collected like 1,000,000 of those mushrooms. That looks like it's going to carry on. Let's go back to the side room. Find out if it's a side room or the main room forward. The game's got, so kill it with fire. The game's got spiders in your home and you grab different things to kill them. A mallet, a flamer, you can imagine how it escalates. And crawly insect feeling you get all around you is, ugh. Oh, dude, that sounds horrific. I have dreams like that where sometimes there's like spiders and shit everywhere. So what I try and do in my dreams is do some kind of like electricity barrier shield around me so that anything that gets near me just gets zapped. I'm not playing this game. I will not play the game you mentioned. That'll just make those dreams worse. Alright, the Gates of Segrumar. Elaborate hand-carved stamps have formed the smudged ink letters in this parchment into a symmetrical pattern. I obey the Creator. My tasks are clear. Commands will be fulfilled. Barriers. Divisions to conquer. Mazes. Prisons to redeem. Carvings. Wounds to heal. My 3 sacred duties. I must not fail. Doubt is my companion. Write down the questions. Hope to learn answers. Who weaves the sigil? What does it summon? How does it trigger? The Creator knows everything, but still I ask, why am I chosen? Right. It's a lot to take on.
It's open.
Gonna open? It is.
Keep any gears we find. We may need more. And if we don't, I want to study them. Whatever they're made of wasn't mine down here.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna need more. This game loves its collectibles. Loves wasting time with collectibles. What have we got? What are we gonna fight next? Let's get the Alpha, I guess, or the shieldy guy. Man, knock him back. Block me walking inside him. There we go. I want to meet more intelligent Darkspawn like we met in Dragon Age Awakening. That was an interesting twist. There are a lot more gates with gears ahead. You can only do the ones that the story requires. But they're not unnecessary. They're all achievable without too much faffing around.
The rhythm in the tremors. It echoes through the stone. This way.
Okay. There's this whole other side here we didn't check though. So, should I have investigated that first, or is it just going to link up anyway? I don't like it when I can't get a full, clean exploration. Most of them are loot only, so you can ignore those. Okay. Cool. So this one... Since we're here, let's explore a bit further. We've got a feel for whether these are always dead ends or alternate routes, or not even worth it. Oh, there's another gear anyway. Yoink. And there's another one.
Another strange door. Who put these here? And why?
I agree.
This one uses a different kind of gear from the others.
Some of the hand-stamped ink letters on this parchment are hastily smeared over each other. Only the following words are legible. The creator provides tools. Burning wheels lower gates. I break the lines. Forge the broken sigil. Locked the way behind. Claws raking the door. Scatter all the keys. What trails my steps? It does not matter. There is only forward. Awesome.
You don't have to open it. My stone sense leads the other way. Though I am curious to see the other side.
You always are.
These things sound like they've been written by a crazy person. But anyway, let's bust in. Need to sneeze.
That scar on your nose is new.
Yeah, well, fell out of bed.
You sleep on the ground.
Surprised me too.
Probably should do a main save. We haven't done a main save. Okay, let's do that. Ooh, we're fighting a revenant. Where be the revenant? We fight the undead first. I don't know if we should do ads first or main target first. Let's try ads. What do we got now? Now revenants? Sounds good. Oh, they're all grouped up. Put some fire down. Yes. Do a fade cloak. Yes. Let's clean up these buggers. Take out the ads. Maybe they're infinite, so let's focus on the Revenant then. Oh, camera is super awkwardly close. Fire for everybody. And a fade cloak, slap him from the inside. Oh, that was a nice crit. 6,000 damage. I like it. And a fancy longbow schematic. That might be good. Might be able to build a fancy bow for Sarah. That would be awesome. New trials rewards. Okay. Having trials enabled, it's paying off. Wolf's Heart, what's in here? Oh, we got another note. Warden Elsa's diary. I've never had a diary before. The wardens kept me too busy, but now I'm dying, and there's no one to talk to. I'm alone with the music in my head growing louder. I always wondered how wardens knew when they heard the calling. I asked Liam once after too many drinks. You'll know, he said. And I did. At first, it was just a whisper. A creak in the door hinge I could hear putting off oiling. What? Creak in the door hinge I could put off oiling. But soon, all I could hear was the music. It was there, when I swung my staff and wiped the sweat from my brow. It lingered in Liam's laughter and stalked my dreams. I can't explain the sound, the song, but I knew. It's a poison that grows in the mind, then consumes the body. I came here to die. In death, sacrifice. But I won't go quietly. Fucking hell, this is a massive, massive journal. So the calling is kind of the last phase of a warden's life, effectively, because wardens are tainted with darkspawn blood. Eventually, they start hearing the calling, where they go crazy and insane. So what they do is they typically go into the deep roads to then fight darkspawn and kill darkspawn until they are killed themselves. Does not sound very fun. And earlier in the game, Corypheus had triggered a kind of fake calling, making all the wardens think they were hearing the calling, and including the younger ones that were way too young to be receiving it. Hence why some of them made a deal with the Venatori mages because they were not ready to face the calling yet, and they were all a bit worried about it. And they were given another option until we went and fucked it all up. Okay, I cut through the Darkspawn horde, expecting to find only more of them the deeper I travelled, but nothing has matched my expectations. Deep roads brought to mind Darkspawn, Dwarven ruins, caverns, and death, but there's an entire underground world here. Just today, I came across plants with lyrium streaked veins. I took a bath in a lake that held crisp, fresh water and cautious animals, large and small, that I'd never seen before. That's pretty cool. Can't be the first warden to witness such wonders. I was distracted by the curiosities yesterday. Was it yesterday? I let my guard down, got comfortable. Easy to do when you know death is inevitable. But then I stumbled across something horrible. I smelt it before I saw it. Bodies. Hurlocks, Janlocks, creatures I didn't recognize. Hundreds of them, mutilated, tortured, and thrown into pits. I ran, didn't see in the hole. Can't move my legs. They look like they should hurt, but I can't feel it. The music is too loud, the hunger too strong. I can still crawl. I don't want to die like this. And she sketched something underneath a fist platform. Okay, if we see a fist platform, there might be some treasure down there.
This Grey Warden had a map. Could be important.
He didn't die here. There's no body or skeleton here. Random loot here. Velveteen. You know what I look like in my armor? Violet crumble. Look like a violet crumble wrapper. Delicious though. Right, so that's blocked, so there's no other way here. Load everything inside here. Should my voice has been okay? My microphone's a bit further away than normal. Hey, Silver, and you golf. A golf? You golf? Your face golfs. Alright, let's go back. I want to check out the other side. Back around here. Watch as I just walk into a slightly bigger room that I didn't miss anything from anyway. Gold, I'm a banan. You're a banan. Huh. No, the inside of a violet crumble wrapper is silver, but the outside is violet and gold. This color. Although I actually like crunchies more than violet crumbles. Although both are good because I love honeycomb. What is this? Deep Stalkers. We haven't fought them for a while. Purple and yellow, yes. But it's like a goldy yellow. But mostly purple. More shit to read. Come on. Don't be too long. Kolg's journal. Ah, Kolg again. The song is soft, but hard to crack. I hear the words, I even taste them, but I cannot say them. Maybe Mother needs me to remove my teeth. Oh, dude, no. Why? No. Builders' Towers. The words on every page in this book have been crossed out. Spidery scribbled notes fill the margins. Builders' Towers. Such an old game. Not just for children. No. Big cannot cover small. Left moves right, piece by piece. They'll never know. They'll never find what happens when the towers move. I found it, but I have no need of it anymore. That's Towers of Hanoi. We had to do this in Mass Effect as well. Why do BioWare love these Towers of Hanoi kind of puzzles? Alright, give me a second. See if I can still do it. Aquasauce, you love Snickers. Really? I never remember you having Snickers when we were younger. Right. Move the piece. So basically, a larger piece must always... hang on, no. Shit, hang on, what do I want to do? Need to get that big piece over here. In the center, there we go, big piece over there. Little piece there, little piece. Nope. Two there. You go there, you go there, you go there. Whoop. Solved.
Only a lyrium-addled mind would hide secrets behind such madness.
Basically, only you can't put a larger piece on top of a smaller piece. That's the rules. That's the only rules. Anastasia, favorite chocolate bar, Japanese Royce. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, we've got another piece for Bianca for Barrett. Yes, crunchy or honeycomby kind of stuff tends to be my favorite, or with some caramel as well. I like caramel.
Ren,
even better if I get both.
Bernat. You served with him a long time.
It was quick. And Bernat returned to the stone with honor. We should all be so lucky.
It's all right to be upset.
I'm too old to be upset.
Huh. Old for this shit. Alright, well that was fun. That was worth venturing back for. Now let's carry forward. Sparkle Sauce, you can't be chewing too much these days. Used to go the old summer roll. Curly Whirlies are also super chewy, or chomps as well. Anastasia, they got Namachoco. It's ganache covered with cacao and mostly, or cocoa, sorry. Cocoa and mostly different things mixed in. Sold in airports mostly. Ooh. We have a shop in Moscow, but it's so overpriced. Yeah, of course it is. Was it, exquisite foreign imports. I do love Belgian chocolate. Belgian chocolate's very good. Very smooth. Oh, alright, here's a big bastard. Genlock Alpha. Look at your big shieldy shield. Oh, there's two of them. Lovely. Gonna hit him from behind, yes. Alrighty. Hit him in the back. Oh, he's not too bad actually. I thought he was going to be much tougher than that. We got him. Oh, got him with his shield down. Suck on that, dickhead. I do love stepping into the Fade with that Fade cloak because they cannot hit us. Very fun. Both offensive and defensive. Can't do anything about it.
Kill Darkspawn like you've been doing it your whole life, Inquisitor.
He means that as a compliment.
You're famous. Even down here. Is it true you killed a dragon?
Many dragons now. Multiple.
I have. It was quite the battle.
I can't even imagine. Tell me about their teeth. I've heard they don't all breathe fire, and their scales have different colors and patterns.
Both are true, yes.
Ren, I believe you're drooling.
Yeah. Belgian chocolate is good, yes. Calaboot is nice as well, alright. And White Takers from New Zealand. Oh, is Ninja still on? Ninja, you here to talk about White Takers? I've never had one of those. Or Whittakers, is that how you say it? Twix. Oh, yes, I love Twix. You get chocolate, great. Caramel, great. Biscuity goodness, very good. I'm a big Twix fan as well. Who voice? Who voice? I don't know. Who are you talking about, though? Are you talking about these dwarven characters? I don't know. They don't. It's not ringing a bell. Doesn't sound familiar to me. I'm usually good at picking voices, though. I'm not detecting anything here. Wit Takers is a brand. It's the bestest. So it's a new voice. So the dude dwarf or the chick dwarf? The dude. No, I don't know. Sorry. You want to look it up? You could search DAI Descent Dwarf Voice Actor. Can't see his name, and I've forgotten his name because I'm so bad at names. Oh, there's another ogre. Let's fight him. Is he an alpha or just a normal one? Because the other one was an alpha. Ah, he's not an alpha. He may not be as tough as the one we fought earlier, but he's still going to be somewhat tough because he's still an ogre. Sparkle Source, let us know what you find. Let's switch over to the ads. So many ads. Oh, we can burn them. Look at them all. There's so many dudes down here. What's going on over here? There's a whole party happening over here. Why don't you all have some fire? Warm up a little. That's better. Thin them out. Oh, back to the ogre. Although there's more and more ads pouring in. I can't tell if they're infinite or not. I don't like it when games do infinite ads. We just burn down the ogre. I wonder if we could pull them all together here. Burn all of them. We've got plenty of shieldage and guardage, so we're all good. There we go, ogre down. Let's get the rest of the little buggers. Clean them up. Google failed to tell you. Ooh. Yes, still don't remember the name of this guy. Investigate the corpses.
There's nothing left of them. Can't even tell who they were.
I'm sorry, Ren.
You joined the Legion knowing you're already dead. You don't fear the killing blow. We rest in the stone and pass our strength back to her. That's our reward. But the Darkspawn defiled these soldiers. They can't return to the stone. They'd only weaken her.
Ren is his name. It just says additional voices. Oh, I don't know then. Oh, something exploded behind us.
We'll make the Darkspawn pay for what they've done.
I've killed so many. But every time I stare into their black eyes, I know one day it won't be quick enough.
Stop it.
It's the truth, Volta. I'm going to die down here.
Yep.
I can only hope it won't be like this.
We'll burn the remains. Honor them with flame.
So the Dwarven Legion of the Dead. So they're a little bit like the Wardens in some ways, in that no matter your past, you can join the Legion of the Dead, and you will be known as a hero as a result, no matter what you've done. Some people, I think, choose this to escape certain punishments and whatever else, or the life they've led before. A funeral is held for you when you join the Legion, because it's sort of indoctrinated into you that you are now dead. You're already dead. So you may as well keep fighting until you actually die for realsies. But yes, the Legion of the Dead, they come down here to fight Darkspawn endlessly until they die from it. Similarly to the Wardens when they heed the calling. Collect a gear. Oh, there's a gear hidden up here. Yoink. Okay. David Hayter. I do not know who that is, but good jobs on good job, Sparkle Source, finding that. Yes, I don't know. Ren is voiced by David Hayter. Who does he hate? David Hayter. He hates all the Davids.
Look at that, Ren. Could this be Tig Hedron?
Darkspawn all over it. You can see their torches.
Even Darkspawn appreciate a little mood lighting.
We're getting close to something.
Aye. The fight of our lives.
Alright, descend into the runes. We shall, once we collect this pointless stuff. We gotta jump down, or do we run to the side? We can claim this. Let's chuck our flag down. Mine! That's mine. We'll get an elevator. Okay. Be stocked. Let's save it a game and pull the lever. So David Hayter is in a mega butt ton of stuff, including Star Wars and Marvel. Wow, he must be a pretty successful voice actor then. That'd be pretty fun. I'd love to do voice acting.
Darkspawn. Their blood's poison.
Pity I'm terrible at reading stuff. Ah, I can't hit the button to respond to the dialogues. Oh, never mind. This is a very big cavern. Look at it. Whole ecosystem underground. And we're here.
Lost a good soldier in the roads once. She fell down a hole. Found her 3 days later.
He loves this story.
She spent a whole day telling us all the strange things she saw while lost. A golden longboat floating in the air. Packs of hairless children hunting nugs. A giant skeleton on a throne.
Was it true?
Never found out. She woke up the next day, couldn't remember any of it.
Maybe she ate something. Another cog. Open the weird doors. Yoink. But was there another 4 cogs in the Darkspawn Warrens that we didn't pick up, and now we can't because we've moved on? 4. That's a lot that we missed, and I like to think we're relatively thorough. Damn. That's a very big cavern. Sarah getting on with a character for the first time. What he's saying, Kunari are cavernous. Your Kunari are ample. Still good. We judge not. And Sarah loved it. Sarah loves Kunari. And womans. Alright, some supplies here. Let's have a potion for my boy Varric. Away we go. By the way, Anastasia, I think it was you telling me about the healing mist grenade. Don't know if you've noticed. Fully stocked in healing mist grenades. Fully upgraded as well. Just in case.
This matches what's on the Grey Warden's map. Time to look around.
So, thing around there. Oh, what are you? Corpse Archer. Undead. Didn't think I'd be fighting undead, actually. But yes. See, I do listen to the things you say, Anastasia. I always listen to the good tips. You and Jay have been full of them. And Frosty.
Here's something.
How did we like the little furry surprise under the keep? What furry surprise under the keep? What are you talking about? Is there another thing I've missed? Yoink. Give me this. What's a keep? It's like a fortress. These hand-stamped smudge ink letters are barely legible, overlapping each other in tight spirals on the parchment. Yes, crazy notes from crazy person, right? Redemption should follow sacrifice. The Creator promised me I end without hope. Every command, a lie. Each task, a trap. Divided, I am conquered. The sigil breaks me. Well, that's very sad to hear. I mean the spider who keeps the recipe, or did you get it for another way? I actually don't know where I got the... I just had the recipe, so it's possible I'd already fought said horrible spider. I honestly couldn't tell you where we got the healing mist grenade recipe. Just happened to have it. So I just crafted them.
A lost caravan. It may have been down here for centuries. I wonder if anything's left.
Oh, a few things are left. Armor penetration.
Amazingly well preserved.
And another cog. Poor Snowball, probably done and forgot him, yeah. So that's the way forward, so let's explore out here to the west. We can. Oh, there's the cog. Anything else out here? Gimme them cogs. Yours. Got some red spots on the radar. Let's fight some shit.
I've heard encouraging things about your progress topside. That you're bringing order to the chaos.
That's what they tell me.
We could use that down here.
Bet you could. Okay. Go straight for the rest of the cavern. And here be another darkspawn. A big ol' alpha. Genlock alpha. Ooh, got a nice crit on him though. 3,000! Keep is the fortress. There's 3 keeps you can conquer in this game. How many I've done now? Vanilla! Greetings, fellow adventurer. It is you, Vanilla, back at it again with the bottles. Collecting all the bottles. Well, no, down here in the deep roads we collect mugs, I believe. So we collect mugs in this DLC. Also of which I intend to pay very little attention to unless tricked into or stumbling upon them along our way. Okay, that was a whole shitload of cogs we just got there. Yay for mugs. I like them when they're filled with yummy things. How are you doing, Vanilla? Are you winning? We're through here. We haven't been down this way yet. Mushrooms. I don't think I've even used the mushrooms for anything. Pretty sure all the potions I've got don't use them. Deep Stalker parts. I do think they've done pretty well with the Darkspawn as the games have progressed. Like, there's a bit more uniqueness and variety to them. I like it. So Vanilla, just casually enjoying your evening whilst eating dinner. And by dinner, it means cereals. Well, cereal is delicious. And it's valid any time of the day.
I almost lost my leg to a hurlock a few years back. Left a nasty scar.
How'd you get away?
Kicked her with the other leg. Seriously, keep your guard up. They'll use your tongue as jewelry.
I'll remember that.
Lovely. There's a number of sacrificial gates in the deep roads that can only be opened with the blood-stained ancient gears. Volta's stone senses leading her in other directions, but there must be something important behind the gates. Okay. We walked around. And we need to go back and go through. We can do that, but it seems like it leads to the same spot. Let's oh, that looks like a cog and a ladder. Upstairs maybe. Alright, let's walk back around. This looks like the way forward, so let's make our way back around, double check this door. Now that we've collected some more gears. Grizz, what do you drink from mugs? Pizza? Grizz drinks Meat Lover's Pizza from his mugs. Because only a Grizz can. Ooh, Fade Touch Deep Stalker Hind. That should be useful. Anything Fade touched is usually got some good crafting properties to it. We need to go east. This way. Yeah, oh, yeah. And it's days you know of mug cakes, but mug pizza. Oh yes, mug cakes. I think that's one of the things I want to is eventually, maybe for funsies, I might do some cooking streams, right? But if I do cooking streams, it's not going to be a normal cooking. It's going to be like weird or fun things that are super quick and easy. One of them is things like mug cakes or mug puddings or mug thingies, because they're small and easy to make and fast. Anyway, maybe one day I'll get around to doing that, because I think that would be fun. Right, let's put some cogs on. The words on this torn parchment are handwritten in ink as rusty as dried blood. Terrible, to sacrifice one's own child with a lie. I prayed on perfectly trusting faith, but how could I explain my desperation? The deep roads wind in deceitful spirals, concealing the sigil from casual observance. I could not discern its true pattern until I stood in the Fade and gazed down upon the vast, malevolent engraving. Its artist remains unknown, but its horrifying intent was all too clear, as was my necessity. I only wish it had not cost you, my only child. I could not build the locked barriers that would carve the marks and break the sigil. You alone could save us all, but only by destroying yourself, and I'll let you do it. Forgive me. What? The rest of the text is legible scratches. The lines and swirls form a disturbing pattern if stared at too long. What? Open the door. Grizz, Sparkle Sauce, you love tasting history with Max on YouTube. He finds old recipes and makes them. That's true. I've also seen there's another guy who does old recipe cooking on TikTok. All hands on deck for crazy cooking? Hells yeah. But like nerdy. It's like a nerdy twist, right? Some kind of efficiency or something that makes it different. I don't love cooking. But I find ways to do it with minimal effort but decent results. Bat Duke! More money equals more variation in normal characterization. Probably used in different parameters used in your character design software. Yes, correct. Mix up the character creation. Inject some randomness in there. Oh, we got a schematic. Okay, so we got a schematic incoming through this door. A schematic we're probably not going to use, but never mind, we've made it through the door. Alright, let's head on south. Let's do a main save. Sparkle Sauce, by the way, you thought you were the only nerd? How foolish of you. The name of this channel is Nerdedness. We bring all the nerds together in all the nerdy glory for all the nerdy topics. Although we tend to focus on RPGs and the lore within them, but still. So Babish, he cooks food from shows. Babish makes food from different shows and movies. Oh, actually, that sounds interesting. I don't think I've seen Babish. I will have to check that out. Sparkle Sauce, what are you doing sending work emails at 9 PM thinking you won't get replies to deal with in the morning and actually getting an immediate reply? What are people doing? Why are they up? It should be doing other relaxing things. Like playing games or watching streams. Is out here. More gears.
I heard
5.
Ferelden came down here during the Blight.
Cardall met the Warden, but I never had the pleasure.
Do you often see Grey Wardens?
From time to time. They're a good bunch. Tough in a fight. Fearless.
Any Warden would say the same about the Legion.
It is true, we did come into the Deep Roads multiple times as the hero of Ferelden in Dragon Age Origins. Both for main mission stuff and DLC. There's even a DLC dimension down here. Although it was a really pointless DLC, because story-wise, you don't achieve what you set out to do. You just kind of end up going home again, with hopefully a little bit of loot along the way. Oh, Grizz, you posted Babish for us, the sweet rolls from Skyrim. That was Babish. That was a long time ago you posted that too, right? Very good. Must check out. Must perhaps also attempt to make sweet rolls in a cooking stream or something when we're playing Skyrim. That sounds amazing. Alright, we've got another expedition here. We haven't been back to the table yet to be able to... Oh, we'll be at a... Maybe once we progress through here, we'll be at a new camp where we can... Well, let's get a cog. I don't even know how many cogs we have. Gear, sorry. Same. What is this? Another collectible mug! Yay! And a gear. We'll grab another gear. Yoink. Do I have enough for that other doorway? Probably not. Grizz never forgets. Is ever remembersome. Considering that I missed like 4 cogs in the first area, we'll just carry on with our current cogs and maybe be able to open a future door, because I don't think we can get through that one. Double check. So, double check. As our violet crumble inspired armor glimmers in the low light beneath these caverns. And watch as I still don't have enough cogs. Oh, I do. Opens a gate. What glorious loot shall we find in here? Alright, fuck all on that one. We've got a schematic for a revered defender mole that we're also not going to use, but we got a note. Colg, more Colg journal goodness. A crumpled page from a journal. Mother holds me when I sleep. And when he refers to mother, I'm assuming that's still the stone. Warm, so warm. Her rhythm flows through my throat, burning until the miners and their fat, cruel hands are a distant memory. Colg is a memory. I am the sun. The words come in waves. I will drown in them for her.
More on the lyrium experiments. Looks like his results were inconclusive.
Really? That's what you got from that? I just got crazy person notes, not lyrium experiments. Work needs to be done before tomorrow's holiday. Sigh. Yes. Work always needs to be done. But it's not worth killing yourself over. At least if you can help it. Telling me softly. 3 out of 4 journals found. We might find another one. Work boo holiday yay. Totally agree with Grizz. Alright, let's do a save before we fight this next room, because that is an emissary. Get the emissary first. Why can't I target the emissary? There we go. Knock him down. Everyone fight the emissary. We get it? Oh, he ran backwards. No, fight. He's through the wall now. Maybe he died. Okay. Fake cloak. Boom.
One less to worry about.
One less to worry about. Yes, a whole bunch less to be worried about, actually. Anastasia, you're not happy with this specific holiday because of politics. But none of that here. Yes, politics. We do not delve into politics on this channel if we can avoid it. At least real-world politics. In-game politics and lore are most welcome, however. Politics equals holiday. Holiday's still good, right? Always love a day off. More creepy earthquakes going on. Alright, what does our map say? Map says go to the east. Yoink. I agree with Grizz that no workday is good, generally speaking. Yoink. Oh, there's a cog. There's a cog up here somewhere as well. Let's get all the cogs, please. Loot whatever that is. More gears. Give me gears. I don't know why there's like a lag to pick them up. Like it's a complex script that runs each time we want to pick up a gear.
Darkspawn are getting worse. Must be close to a nest.
That explains the stench.
That explains the stench, is it? We have to find another broodmother, because they were super creepy to come across in Origins and Awakening. Okey-dokey. And we've got some more supplies I can see through the wall over there. Let's put these cogs on. These are the story ones, not the bonus ones, right? Ooh, cutscene time. That's a lot of fire. And some Darkspawn. Alrighty, bring it on. Darkspawn waves. We're gonna fight our way through the waves. We can do that. We can fight you all. We're not worried about it. Bring it. Oh shit, Varric. Varric got slapped. What did you do? Because I disabled his backflip move, isn't it? Maybe I should give him that move again. There's no edges for him to fall off here. Do that. Varric. You may now once again use your leaping shot. Oh, not preferred, just enabled. Didn't realize you could do preferred. Ooh, that might be interesting to do. Get them to get our team members to prefer certain moves that are useful. Come on, Varric, up you get, fella. Vitamin D helped Grizz's wife for her booster. That's good to know. Need music here. Yeah, why is there no music playing? How are you, by the way, Miss Baden? Thanks for dropping in. All the snacks and laptop for the movies. You take vitamin D regularly. Maybe that helped last time. Oh, that might work to your advantage this time. Vitamin D helps with the boosters, does it? That's good to know, because I'm due for my booster.
Don't let them get behind us.
Don't worry, we won't let them get behind us. We'll slap them down. It's all good. We got this. There's always music in your head. Is it clown circus music, Grizz? Is that what you hear? So we're going to reclaim this Tig by fighting waves of Darkspawn, is it? It's fine, we can do that. Sparkle Sauce, you needed that months ago for the vitamin D trick. Yeah, I'm keen to see if that helps for next time. Let's fight an alpha. Let's draw him here, Black Wall. Don't go too... Oh, Black Wall is here. It's Ren. It's our tag-along dwarfy dudes. I can't control them, they do their own thing, which includes running forward like a bunch of gooses. Fire, come on, immolate. That's better. Ooh, there we go. I was going to say for a second earlier, Grizz, given the amount of innuendo that you like to throw around, as do I And you said vitamin D for your wife. I thought you meant something else. Although that probably helped too, right? Let's burn down this Herlock. Anastasia, you've got vitamin D prescribed for different reasons. Just in time everyone discovered vitamin D is supposed to do magic and COVID. Oh no! So that that made some low supplies for the thing that you're normally getting. That's annoying. You were doing it before it was cool. You're the trendsetter. Are these darkspawn dead yet? Grab this back here. There was some supplies. We shall refill on supplies. Oh, we can't whilst we're in combat. Bad now. Almost. Oh, you're gonna run to me, are you? Yeah, come here, I'll take you on. Silly bastard. Everyone's running off again. Supply cache. Barrack. Potion. Dorian. Potion. Actually, tactics menu. Dorian. Here. What you doing, son? Everyone's run off to fight more things. Alright, let's fight the things before we fill up on potions then. Dead? No. Yet. We go collect supplies. Now I can. Alright. Good job, team. Vanilla, did not know you're from Australia. Cousins are from Oz. They live in Sydney besides a lake. Oh, nice. Yes, well, Grizz and I and Bright, we are all based in Melbourne. Sparkle Sauce is based in Adelaide. We also go to Adelaide a lot because that's where a lot of the extended family is. Cool. New operation unlocked. What's this? Another... Okay, another... bunch of waves to fight for the Tig. Reclaiming this Tig. Is that this way? Yes, looks like it is this way. Genlock Alpha. 2 of you buggers. Alright, bring it. And behind the shield. There we go. Plug inside him. Get inside him. No, I failed. That's no good. Ah. That one's down. Alrighty. Take out the little buggers first. Let's get in the center of them all. At this guy. Oh shit, I didn't even see. There's an emissary up here. Take out that. Emissary first, everybody. Go, go, go. Keep knocking it down so I can't cast any spells. There we go. Oh, and we got the alpha down as well. Good job, team. We can take out these little guys, no problem. Oh, no, 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 don't use that. I nearly used our super Inquisitor power. We don't want to do that. Alrighty. Keep going round. follow it round. Oh, there's some supplies up there, but we don't need them. Anything along here? Any bonus loot? No. Epic music reminds me of Stargate. Through these doors, the next batch. Oh, that's a big fella. Ogre time. Oh, 2 ogres, of course, because one's not enough. Always need more. At least they're not alphas. Run in. Ow. Get slapped. Oh, I'm... Ha! Got pinned. Alright. Didn't realize I got picked up by the damn ogre. Oh, and more dickheads joining the fight. Bring it on. Why don't we bust out some epic Inquisitor powers? It's all saved up, ready to spend. Oh shit, there's an emissary behind us too. And I want to fight the emissary. Emissaries are dangerous. They have magic. Magic is dangerous. Cheeky bastard ran off. Come back. Focus on this one, team. We'll get the ogres, don't worry. Sparkle Sauce, you're going to sign off from work. Good choice, good choice. And this. Okay, fair enough. Hope you have a good night, Sparkle Sauce. If you're able to chill out, we shall carry on for a little while longer. Why do I still have an emissary showing up on my target list? There we go, get this ogre. There's the emissary right there. Oh man. The ogre, he's nearly down. There we go, got him down. Now, an emissary, man. Stun lock the emissary. Is he dead or did he just run away? No, he ran away. Cheeky bastard. Now he's dead. Cool. Ogre time. Nope, there's another emissary here. Did the emissary die? Can't see it anywhere. Burn the ogre down. Our shields and our guard are holding well, so we're not in any real threat. Although, as I say that, Dorian gets hurt. Feminism, welcome, yes! We're in the deep roads, in the descent. Finding a lot of darkspawn. So far, not doing too bad. We do have very shiny armor that looks like a Violet Crumble wrapper. The barrier is almost endless, yes. Which is very handy. Plus I've got Dorian also throwing down barriers as well. So that also helps. So we've got Dorian throwing down the barriers, Blackwall throwing down the guard. The whole party. Alright, where be the emissary?
Cut it down and they're done!
There's an emissary leader, whatever that thing is. Alright, let's get this little one first. Emissary Alpha. That can't be good. Emissary's the bane of our existence. Oh, and he bailed. I want to get you. Can we stun him? No, but we got a big crit. Happy with that. Like having a good crit. What is that bullshit? A scary looking spell. Keep on him. Keep on him. Oh, nearly got his barrier down. Just in time for him to raise another damn barrier, I bet. He is tough. Blackwall, why are you stunned, my dude? Shield up for you. Oh, Varric, bro. Watch out for this shit. Oh, is this a debuff? It looks debuffy. Everyone stay away. It's like a raid mechanic. Alright, ads are down. Focus back on the emissary. Oh yes, get some good crit action.
This is our fight.
Oh, he's put another Garam shield up. Let's get these little buggers down. I get these ads. Stay away from me. Didn't even hurt. More keep coming, so maybe don't worry about the ads, because that's kind of lame. Is main story finished? No. No further. Yes, we've done the Temple of Mythol, exactly. We're going to do Descent, which is a story you can do before the end of the main story, I believe. Fits well, so that's what we're doing. I've still got some side content to work through as well, some random shit, so I'm hoping to smash that out shortly as well. And then main story is coming as well, so tonight we're doing the first half of Descent. Hopefully we'll do the second half and get that finished in Thursday's session. And then we'll crack on with maybe clearing out the rest of the side content, although I'm going to do some of that in between streams as well. So next week, we should be on track for the next main story mission. Very interested to see what happens next. Because we've got some more shit with Corypheus, we've got some shit with the Chantry. Chantry and them electing their next divine. Alright, let us put down some epic powers. Burn this alpha. Burn him! Glad we upgraded our gear before starting tonight, because these fights are large, epically large fights. Descent is maybe 3 streams. Jaws of Hakon can be even harder, longer. Okay, cool. Well, I read that Descent should be about 6 hours, which is 2 streams, but might be 3. Okay, if it's 3, then it's 3. That's fine. We can do that too. No rush. Hopefully, you might have missed it. Anyone talked about Dragon Age 4 coming out in 18 months? We did lightly touch on that last night. Although I don't know anything more about it to elaborate any further. I'm hoping that it still happens in 18 months. That'd be good. I'm hoping they don't rush it, because there's nothing worse than a rushed game. Look at Cyberpunk 2077. It's a prime example of people being rushed. Not the developer's fault, that was the management fault. You're scared to believe, but very hyped. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be cautiously optimistic and consciously patient, I think. Because even when the game comes out, I think it's going to still have bugs and stuff. So I will want to hold off at least a few months before playing it anyway. Dragon Age 4, that is. But I will definitely play it. Don't worry about that. It's gonna happen. Man, this fight is going forever. Everyone just needs to take a time out and sit down and catch their breath. Down, alright. Also down for you little buggers. Oh, you're running away? No, just running up there to hit someone else. Maybe they are running away. No escape for you though, bro. Chris, do we hear we're playing Candy Crush next? One day I'll play Candy Crush for like 5 seconds just for you. Next is The Witcher. That's what we're playing next. With Frosty as our executive producer. Alright, so that's the way forward. Let's quickly explore north. How do we go north? It is out this way first. So we're probably going to do The Witcher, and then The Witcher 1, and then Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm thinking, and then we shall tackle maybe The Witcher 2, or another filler game like Doom. Then at some stage shortly after The Witcher 2. And something in between, because before we play The Witcher 3, I want to be getting a copy of the new remaster that they're doing. Make sure that that's settled and mature and working, and then check out if there's any other mods that we want to get ported over for it before playing The Witcher 3. But The Witcher series is the next big bender that we are going to be playing through. We've almost finished the whole Dragon Age series for now. Then one day we'll do the Candy Crush series for 5 minutes, just for Grizz. And then we'll have to take a break because everyone's intelligence will have melted by at least 5 to 10%. So this is definitely a dead end here. Drop it. Drop it.
One less to worry about.
Ooh, we got a cog, a gear, yoink. And what crazy notes this time. Colg! More from Colg. The last entry in a dirt-stained journal with several pages missing. Mother's song leaks out to me. Sorry, leaks out of me. Ugh, jeez. Liquid fire spills from my eyes, mouth, and ears. I give her everything and become a verse in her chorus. I am finally complete. It was never about the words, only the song. Well, that sounds horrific.
Experiments ended.
So it's just a result of lyrium experimentation and poisoning, and he had lyrium pouring out of him that was burning. Oops. I didn't hold down the button, but we got some loot from him. Cool. Thanks, Colg. Good job, bro. Your journals were very creepy to read through. Right, let's carry on. Grab some serpent stone along the way. Tell you what, one of the best mods you can get for Dragon Age Inquisition is the quick loot mod. Be fucked if I'm gonna sit there waiting for a slow loot animation each time with the amount of random shit you need to pick up. Not doing that. Do a main save. We haven't done one for a little while. Let's crack on. Glycash. Alright, Varric, potion for you. Refill, although we're about to hit a camp anyway, right? Camps refill potions as it is, so why did they put one just here? Establish a camp at the Ancient's Lift. Alright, set it up everyone. Let's get some marshmallows going.
That's the last of those, Darkspawn. Legion's in your debt, Inquisitor.
Look at this, Ren. It's ancient. Maybe 1,000 years old.
Any idea who built it or why?
This Tig is on top of a lyrium mine. According to the memories, the mine was destroyed by some unexplained disaster.
Oh.
The miners must have used this lift to reach the lower levels.
I'm starting to see a trend.
If there is a Titan causing earthquakes, it's down there.
I found this book with the emissary. The pages are mostly ruined, but a few are readable. See this line? I awoke to the singing stone. Our kingdom trembled at the Titan's hymn.
Yes, so there's definitely more evidence pointing to her theory of Titans existing and using some kind of song or rhythm to manipulate stuff.
That reference to singing stone. I've been told that raw lyrium has a sound.
A hum. The mining cast follows it to find lyrium veins. They say it's the stone calling to them.
Perhaps it wasn't chance that the quakes destroyed lyrium mines. Is it possible the Darkspawn or their emissary could also hear the song?
The stone would never call to those vile things. But that doesn't mean they can't hear her.
Darkspawn live and die by the Blight. They don't care for much else.
Not all of them.
I didn't realize you knew so much about Darkspawn motives.
Not everything's a mystery, Volta. Some things are exactly as they appear.
And some things are not.
Yes, well, in Dragon Age Awakening, we learnt that there are some intelligent Darkspawn with different motives. Not all of them are evil fuckers.
How can we be sure what the book says is true?
We shouldn't force connections that don't exist.
Perhaps this will change her mind. Look here. It's the royal seal of Orsec Garal.
King Orsec Garal? That book belonged to a paragon?
Ooh.
Maybe you are onto something, Volta.
Of course you'd take a dead man's word over mine. Always the traditionalist.
Hey, challenging tradition lost you a cushy position in Orzammar.
Ooh.
Does a king's book mean that much to you, Ren?
Paragons are the best of our people. They don't hand that title out to just anyone. Not even a king. Knowing it was Garal's book from the start would have saved us an argument.
As if you'd ever avoid an argument.
Oh, yes. Alter, you got booted out of the Shaperate? Is that why you're in the the Legion of the Dead?
What does he mean you lost your position? I thought you were a Shaper.
Not all Shapers have the same duties. Mine were adjusted. When my superiors ordered me to remove an official record from the memories, I declined.
Ooh.
We decided it would be best if I served the Shaperate here, finding history instead of recording it.
Ooh, that's a bit dodgy.
That record must have been important, to risk your position over it.
It was trivial, actually. A cousin of King Haramount discovered that her husband's ancestor had Carta connections. But the truth is the truth, no matter how political it may be.
Dodgy.
The Shaperate can erase official records. Aren't the memories permanent?
Sometimes erasing records is standard procedure. If a dwarf becomes castless, they're struck from the memories. But I was asked to change a fact that someone important merely found inconvenient.
Understandable. Yesterday's all the rage is today's embarrassment.
If the Shaperate is willing to erase memories, what would prevent them from covering up the existence of Titans?
Why would they do that?
Because someone in power demanded it.
Yeah.
I had no idea the Shaperate was so corrupt.
Institutions aren't corrupt. Only people. I wish abusing memories for political gain was a rarity.
I remember Orzammar as an honorable kingdom.
You've been gone a long time, Ren.
Oh no.
Sorry I brought it up. The earthquakes are what matters. I don't know where this lift leads, but we're about to find out the hard way. Get ready.
See, the Dwarven society is so political in everything it does. Another reason why I hated... I did not like the way they are set up. Do not like their society. What have we got? We can read something here. The Eternal Battle, Darkspawn. That is... A long codex we're not reading. Cushions, change party, Summerstone. Okay, so can we fast travel back? Oh, geez, where was our original camp? Oh, there's a landmark up here we ran past. Back at the Legion of the Dead camp. Let's travel back there. I want to activate these operations. So these expeditions. Here we go. What is Brandon's custom mix? Is it a drink? It's a mug. I don't... Oh. But these are the mugs that we collect. I see. They show up on this table here. Alright, fine. That sounds like a mixtape. Brandon's custom mix. Put it in your Walkman. There are no operations there. Deep Roads. Deep Roads Expedition. Recovering barreled treasure. That's right. The Inquisition has located several casks of dwarven ale in one of the upper rooms in the Darkspawn Warrens. Recovering them intact would be challenging, but success will mean a sizable boost to morale. Let's do it. Go, Cullen. We get 200 influence. Oh, that's cool. I like influence. Influence levels up our Inquisition. Gives us more Inquisition perks. I've recovered the casks of dwarven ale from the Warrens. One has been installed in the camp, shared with the Inquisition, and the rest have been shipped to other Legion outposts. Cool. Alright, good. Oh, we can spend some power points. Well, I've got a shit ton of power points, so that's fine. The Inquisition has identified an ancient dwarven ruin near the Darkspawn nest at the bottom of the Hydron Tide. A bridge could be built to access this ruin. Okay, so either connections... Troops know how to handle Darkspawn that might threaten the construction efforts. Agent knowledgeable about the Deep Roads can keep the construction team away from the worst of the Darkspawn nests. Let's ensure the construction team has the supply they need to build quickly before the Darkspawn even notice. Let's do that. New area unlocked. Cool, so that means there's going to be, what, more shit that we have to run to? Or can we teleport there? Does that work now? Or do we have to click on it? No, we don't fast travel to it that way. Just jump off the table for a second. Oh, no, the world map does take us out there. Ooh, that could be annoying, but we've got a quest marker for it, so that's good. That's how we find our way. Ah, so here is a bridge to what we just unlocked. Why don't we go and do that then? Go check it out. Cullen is ready to report in. I think we already got it though, didn't we? More expeditions over there. We won't do them right now. Okay, the descent. Use the ancient lift. Is that the main story? Deep Roads. Camps. Hogs. I guess we still haven't found the sketch. Alright, what happens when we use the ancient lift? Does that take us back down to the front line, or does that allow us to go to where we just unlocked? These are the big questions. Where are you taking us, Mr. Lift? Oh, we gotta wait for it again. Okay, that's annoying. Back into the Warrens. jump on this bridge that was just constructed. Let it jump off the last few inches. Come on. Way over here. Anyway, let's just check this out. If anyone knows if I'm doing something dumb or could be doing something more efficiently, please let me know. Let's explore. What was that? That was a weird flash. Over here. That's just a completed... Ah, that was the, right. That was the completed mission regarding the kegs. Ancient Lift is main story. Unlocked the bridges are accessed manually here. So that's back from the top level here, is it? Is that where I need to go, Anastasia? Or are there going to be bridges on, like, all the levels, and I should just go and unlock everything else on the operational table? I think that there's still some more stuff here. Also something on this level here. Looks like we haven't gone all the way down there yet. A quick look at that, because then we can just fast travel back. This way. Oh, yeah. You like the maps in this one, Grizz? Why is that? Is it because of the way that they're drawn up here? Or you mean you just like the underground sort of cavernous kind of stuff? On the second level now, first operation bridge must be there. Okay, cool. Thank you for your guidance. That's definitely a dead end here.
Did that messenger who came through camp have any news about Orzammar? The food shortage?
More riots. There's unrest from Dust Town to the Diamond Quarters.
Can't have the Deep Lords going hungry.
I made sure your mother and brother are safe.
That wasn't necessary.
You're welcome.
The maps are hand-drawn and look cool. I agree, Grizz. Oh, this way... This is blocked. Smash him. How can I smash these? Well, let's get a warrior out, shall we? Ah, that's better. Good job, Blackwall. Slap him down. Ta-da! Anything else to gain from smashing the ones on the side? Smash everything, just to be safe. It does look like we're all done. All right, let's go. Thank you, Anastasia. Appreciate the guidance. Always better with some guidance. Oh, do you know what it gave us? A goddamn mug. Ah, collectible mug. Did not lead us to where there might be a bridge. A new bridge that we've unlocked. There might be additional bridges to unlock at the table, so maybe we should be doing those. Let's travel to these points as well. Fast traveling in the deep roads is always appreciated. Much faster. We fast travel back to the camp then and just unlock all the operations. Bridge may be lower, yep. Possibly. central bridge in... oh, hang on. Before we do that then, where was this other one? Lower bridge. Upper bridge. So upper bridge, maybe... Send some soldiers, build a bridge. Near the entrance to Hydran Tig that will allow Inquisition forces to explore several dwarven ruins at the top of the Tig. Okay. So if we check that out now. We've still got an area here we haven't... We should go and mark this landmark. Hard to tell which is the top of the Tig. There. That looks like one. Cool. Alright, first. Let us go plant our flag. Raising. Giggity. Here's something out to the left there. That was creepy. Go plant our flag, then we'll fast travel to the top of the Tig. Ooh, rain. Rain? How have we got rain? We're inside. Is it like waterfall-y rain? Oh, this is back where we came in. Missed it. There we go, now we got it. Need to build a bridge there. Okay, so fast travel to... for this Tig. There's a completed operation flag next to it. Hopefully that is a clue. It is. Look at this. This is the fancy new bridge. All right. Which way? We can go east. Is that the only way? Like this statue loops around, does it? Good bridge building team. That is very useful. The map, it looks like this loops back, but I don't think we've been here, have we? Oh, spiders. And we've got a gear to collect, so we definitely haven't been here. And slap. Looked like red lyrium crystal stuff that spawned just there. Oh, that is definitely no way inside there. And that's a door that doesn't open. Oh, here we go. What have we got? Shit weapons. That is a fancy bed in the middle of nowhere, complete with their own little chamber pot thing. What is this? The Nug King. All praise the Nug King. Sate his appetite with cheese. Older is better. Okay. From Songs That Only Nugs Can Hear by Paragon Ebrian.
Why is this here? Perhaps there's a use for it.
So many cushions. Bright would love that. Bright would indeed. Many bed cushions. Don't disturb them. Right, up path. Let's go out the other side of this bridge. See what we have built to uncover. You got cheese. Hold on to it. I shall. I'm hoping it will pay off for some reason. This is definitely a chonky DLC. I thought this was just going to be, you know, venture in, do a quest, see some story, but they've like full on gone the route of, you know, you need to explore, you need to do some operations, you need to collect some extra stuff. There's more cheese jokes. Have you found the one in Crestwood? doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't mean we haven't found it, but I don't think I've found any cheese yet, apart from that one. I reckon that's the first one. I am guessing, though. I'm not great at remembering stuff.
Goodbye!
Goodbye! Iron. Iron pieces. Had plenty of iron pieces already. Iron seems so basic. All hail the Nug King. Long may he reign. Do we have enough gears to throw on this door? That's the next question. But there's a cheese shield and some place with a cheese picnic. You think there's some kind of Ferelden trope, dogs and cheese. That sounds fun. We need 4 gears, not enough gears. Alright, well. Must find more gears to continue there, I guess. So this is more faffing about that can be done. Alright, well, let's fast travel back to camp. Let's do the next operation and check out where that goes. Recipe can be found in the Exalted Plains near water, if you remember. Okay. A cheese shield would be hilarious. A bridge on Tig. The construction team has completed a bridge near the entrance that will allow... That's the one we just did. My bad. One... Central bridge. The Inquisition has discovered an interesting artifact halfway down the ruins. The construction team could build a bridge that grants access to the large monument in the center of the cavern. Construction effort. Yeah. Was clamoring to help pay for it. Some connections. Get the scholars to help pay for the construction and make it happen. Completed a bridge halfway down the ruins of Hydron Tig. I keep saying Tag, it's Tig. Will allow Inquisition forces to explore some stuff. Awesome, thank you. Alright, all these are done. We're not in the Uncharted Abyss yet, so I'm guessing that's going to be a whole new area. Sounds like something Sheargrowth would like. Yeah, cheese, that's what I was thinking too. He does love cheese. Crazy old bastard. And the flower wreath from Empry. Give it to Cassandra. Decent stats and looks good. Ooh, okay. We can do that as well. Empry de Leon. Completed operations here and here. If we fast travel to here, we can go check out over here. Let's do that. Let's check out these new fancy bridges.
I can feel it now. The blight.
Bing. Nope. Bing.
Spreading.
Alrighty. The flower wreath from Empry de Leon. It is fancy, is it? Fancy stuff for Cassandra. So are the other DLCs also quite epic? I'm assuming Trespasser and Jaws of Hakon are therefore quite big as well. We do them after the main campaign. There's also a funny posting in search for in Skyhold over several visits. He quizzes you over Thedas history but can't remember the prize. Oh, that could be fun too. Although I'm not perfect at my Dragon Age lore. Still better at my Elder Scrolls lore. Just the fancy new bridge. Let's check it out. Climbing down some ladders to get there. One day I want to try and go down a ladder like this in real life without poleaxing myself and dying. Video games make it look so easy. Another mug. Yay. Other shitty loot. Covism, you found some dead bear heads handling in a cave once. Hanging in a cave. That sounds pretty creepy and horrible. Can we open this door? We got enough cogs? We do. Ding. Those quests are Google worthy. Check them out. Don't worry, we shall. That sounds pretty fun. Thank you for that, Anastasia. Definitely worth a look. I get all these undead little zombies I wasn't expecting. They're shaking my screen so much. Grab the loot. Knock it down. There we go. Recover artifacts for Orzammar. Okay, not mine, but Orzammars. And they're gone. Heart. Bianca Arms. Ooh. Bianca Arms 7. Varric, you're going to get some chonky upgrades. I just spent a bunch of resources crafting Bianca Arms 4 or something. Emperor de Leon also has an Easter egg with legs hanging out of a ceiling of an ice cave. Didn't get it until you read what it pointed to. Was that pointing to... Is that like a Star Wars reference? That makes me think of Empire Strikes Back. Which, by the way, is the first Star Wars movie I ever saw. So, I think I was sick as a kid at one stage. I'm not sure if I had, you know, just a cold or a flu or something, but I was off school for a day or two. So we went to the video store because that's what you do back then, is you rent videos. And my mum goes, oh, you might like this because, you know, even at that stage, I was a nerd, even at the age of 10 or whatever this was. And she goes, oh, you might like this. Star Wars, you probably like Star Wars. Get this Star Wars video. Watch this movie. I'm like, okay, cool. So I watched it, and I had no idea what the fuck was happening because I started at Empire Strikes Back. You're supposed to start at A New Hope. Anyway, eventually I saw the other movies when I was a little older, and then it all made sense. But I was so confused. By the way, if anyone is wondering what the best order to watch all the Star Wars films in, I can recommend the Machete Order. Now, it's been nicknamed after the guy who first posted it on the internet somewhere. Patton Oswalt has also quoted it, because he's also a massive Star Wars nerd. But the way it goes is you watch 4, then 5. So, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back. And then at Empire Strikes Back, there's the big reveal, like, oh, what? What the hell? Really? That's who he is? How does that happen? What happened to him? So then, it's flashback mode, where you watch 1, 2, and 3, which happened in the past as a flashback to the origins of said epic character. Now, some people just skip episode 1 altogether, but I say do it anyway, because you're going to watch them all, you may as well watch one more. Plus, Qui-Gon is awesome. We love Qui-Gon. Jar Jar is horrible, obviously, but Qui-Gon's awesome. Anyway, so then you go, so it goes 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, then 6. Then you watch number 6, Return of the Jedi, to bring that saga to its conclusion. Now there's the new trilogy, then you just tack them on the end with 7, 8, 9. Anastasia, you watched 1, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Well, that's not terrible. That's not a terrible order. That's at least most things are happening sequentially or in their right place. Jar Jar. Very good, sir. Misa do good, yeah? Cannot do a Jar Jar Binks voice, nor do I want to learn how to do it. Oh shit, how do we get back up there? You're saying we can't get back up to this other area. I want to get to here. Oh no, bitch. How do we get here? Here. Where it works? Fast travel there then, shall we? Why don't we watch the Christmas special? Oh, the holiday Christmas special. I have not watched that. I think it's for the best. Where's this next? Man, these deep roads are confusing. I'm so lost already. I'm supposed to go down this lift? Around this corner. But yes, machete order. Highly recommend it. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7, 8, 9. It's gonna go up or down. Am I gonna regret the lever I just pulled? Riz, you've got a copy of the holiday Christmas special. No, you're not allowed to bring that to my house. Do not desecrate my house with that horridness, please. Anastasia, you watched funny tessellations for many of the classics. You used to have those. Lord of the Rings was not so fun, but Star Wars, yes. Stay away, you are not bringing it now. No. Oh, translations, not tessellations, sorry. Funny translations of the classics. That could be pretty funny. But Lord of the Rings, oh. Yeah, that could get pretty long and drawn out. Imagine watching an extended 4-hour extended edition translation of you know, Fellowship of the Ring or something. Alright, let's run down to car. As best we can. Trying to do these things as we uncover them so we don't get too lost. Anastasia, in your translations, you got a line like, think of good stuff and kill whom they order you to kill for the hostile negotiations. Or hostile negotiations. That is a terrible translation. What language was that? I think we go this way. One thing I also think is quite funny to watch is riff tracks. Now, riff tracks are a bunch of dudes who would watch like terrible old movies, and there'd be 3 of them, and they'd have microphones, and they'd just sort of basically react and rip on and make jokes on throughout the movies. I've never watched an entire riff tracks, because the way it actually is meant to work is I think you could originally, now this is before the internet was really big, you could get their CDs, or at least in the days of the early internet, you'd get their CDs and you would play it. So you get the shitty movie, you'd put that on your DVD player or your VHS video player, and you'd get their CDs and you'd listen to that at the same time, and you'd hear their jokes that they make with the same timing as the movies. Anyway, the more modern versions, you can see some highlights and stuff on YouTube. You can see their YouTube clips. And the highlight bits are quite funny to watch, where you can watch like a 20-minute thing where it's sort of speed through the whole movie, just showing the funny bits. It's very good. Samurai Cop is very good. I recommend YouTube searching Samurai Cop riff tracks. Check it out. I think it would be funny to do something similar. I'd love to do that. Team up with a couple of people, maybe with Tower. Or, sorry, the Pungeon Master, who's another buddy of mine who does streams. Maybe that's something we could team up to do. That could be funny. CDs? Think video cassettes and floppy disks. Is that what the original riff tracks were? They started on those, not CDs? I thought that they then, maybe they just got them, you know, what's the word, re-released on CDs, perhaps. You're watching it in Russian. Ha! You're watching the translations for Star Wars in Russian. We used to have infamous trend of pirate translations with terrible voiceovers, and there were so many memes. I can imagine bootleg, pirated, dodgy translations. Love it. Riz, you need to watch Hercules Returns. It was an Aussie film, was it? Riz, one of the best Aussie films I've ever seen. It's called Bad Eggs with Mick Malloy. It's fantastic. It's got some funny bits. It's got Bob Franklin. I love Bob Franklin. And there's actual, genuine, decent bits of story and genuine mystery and plot twists. It's so underrated. I can't even find a copy of it. If I can find, or if anyone finds a link of where I can get a proper copy of Bad Eggs, I will love it. I also recommend watching it if you can find it. Monument to Hydra in the Deep. This lonely podium is carved from a stone pillar reaching up in the darkness. From the inscription, Paragon Hydran's remains are entombed here under a massive stone likeness of the legendary dwarf. At this vantage point, it is hard to appreciate the scope of the tribute. Yes, well, although we are deep underground, these are massive caverns with massive carvings and massive buildings. Well done, dwarves. Bianca aiming. More Bianca upgrades for Varric. All right. Bat Duke, Mystery Science Theater 3000. That's right. They had a TV show. That's where these guys came from. Ah, I remember seeing the intro to that. That's right. That was like late 80s or early 90s, right? And then those guys then went on to do riff tracks later. That's... Wow, you've just blown my mind. I completely forgot about that. I'm going to have to go and look up this stuff all over again. Anastasia, you don't think you've ever seen any Australian films? Sounds very amusing. Look, to be honest, there's a lot of really good Australian drama. A lot of Australian drama stuff and some of the TV shows, although a lot of them have stopped now, have actually been exported around the world. And they're meant to be pretty decent. Bad Eggs is on Netflix now. Oh, Grizz, thank you. That's what we're watching tomorrow night. Thank you very much. And you've seen Wellington Paranormal, Anastasia. I have not seen that either. But there's a lot of decent dramas, Australian dramas around. The problem is, I'm not into drama. I'm not a drama fan, so I haven't seen very much. But some of the old Australian drama crime shows like Blue Heelers and some of the others, they're actually pretty good too. And they're just very good at just sort of, I don't know, had good pacing and some sort of good edge moments with some of the stuff. So anyway, I guess that's my sprut for Aussie drama, kicking it for some local plugs, but not that I've watched many of them myself. And that's a spin-off of What We Do in the Shadows. Ah, now What We Do in the Shadows, that is New Zealand, isn't it? Isn't that a Kiwi thing? I need to check that out. But you're saying Wellington Paranormal is a spin-off, so that's the... Are you saying that... Is that the Kiwi version? I haven't watched that either. And I think... Is that got Taika Waititi in it as well? Or is it Jerome or something from Flight of the Conchords? Apologies to anyone who is not from New Zealand or Australia. These references may make no sense to you. It's got both Taika Waititi and Jerome from Flight of the Conchords. Oh, I really need to watch. I need to watch What We Do in the Shadows. So if I'm quoting this correctly, please tell me if I get it wrong. Basically, it's kind of like a comedy parody of sorts, where there's a vampire and a werewolf and some other supernatural beings, and they live in a shared house together and just sort of do everyday things. I think it's something to that effect, right? But it is sort of a dry humor. So, oh, it's all vampires. Really? I thought one of them was a werewolf. Okay, so they're just all vampires. Cool. Still worth watching. A share house of vampires, but the story is actually touching. Oh, really? Cool. There you go. Need to check it out. And Anastasia, who is not even from Australia, is educating me on what exists. So, poor form to Shade, solid form to Anastasia. Well done. Thank you for that. All right. Well, we've come to the end of tonight's stream. That's all we're doing tonight. Now, I am going to assume, but by the pace we're going through this, we're probably going to need another 2 sessions to get this DLC done, especially if we're going to run around and explore these extra bits that we unlock whilst talking about either nerd stuff or movies or anything else, any other topics that come up. So the plan is we will continue our expedition into the deep roads with these dwarves on Thursday night. So that's not tomorrow night, it's the night after, starting at the same time, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time. Check my schedule on Twitch in my About section to see what the time zone is for you. Now, I will also paste in some links into the chat to join our Discord or visit us on Patreon. Our Discord community is slowly growing. We're getting more and more awesome people come along. We explore great memes, lols, cute pet pics, cooking wins and fails, lore discussions, as well as some free giveaways every now and again. So come along to that. Covism, glad you're in Melbourne. I'm glad you're in Melbourne too. We need some locals around. Can you share a plant pic and pet pics? You absolutely can, yes. Plants count as pets also, so jump on it. So, Bat Duke, hopefully you might come along too. Thank you for joining. And Anastasia, Wellington, whatever it's called, is cops checking out those paranormal things. Ah, that sounds great. So you've just added more things to my list, as if my list wasn't big enough of things that I need to go and watch. Thank you very much. But yes, come along, everyone. Get into the Discord, share plant pics, share. I'm still yet to have someone share a cooking fail. Everyone keeps showing off their cooking wins and nice things that they make or consume in the cooking and recipes channel. I need someone to show a fail. Maybe we're all too good. Maybe everyone's too gifted and talented in their cooking capabilities, but surely at some stage we can get a fail in there. And I also tend to put some of the pictures from Discord into the start screens at the start of the stream as well, to show some of the amazing talented artists that we have and some of their works as their career progresses or as their education progresses, or just other things that they've pulled together, other creations. You know, it's a broad topic. You don't have to be an amazing drawer. Art comes in many forms. Anyway, they make their way onto the start screens, wow, that got really hard all of a sudden, as well as cute pet pics as well, so bring them on. Grizz is perfect, you don't fail. Yeah, we know, Grizz, we know. All right, that's enough talking from me. Thank you very much for coming along. Thanks for talking to me about random stuff, including all the nerdy stuff. We love the nerdy stuff, bring it on. Use my words, I need to not use too many words. I trip myself up with all my words. Thank you for the guidance along the way as well. That definitely makes this whole playthrough smoother and makes it less boring for everyone else, I think, too. So always value your tips and tricks and guidance without the spoilers. So thank you very much. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. You guys have been awesome. We'll see you again in 2 days' time.
Something's on its way into the darkness.